Hi, friends. So, we're talking about pets, and I have a book about Pete the cat and his new pet, Goldie. So, give me just a moment to share my screen. All right. Pete the cat, a pet for Pete. Pete is going to the pet store. He's going to get a pet. Pete wants a bird, a hamster, or a lizard. But then Pete sees a goldfish. That's what I want, he tells his mom. Pete's mom gets fish food. I'm going to call you Goldie, Pete says to his new pet. Goldie, you are my first pet, Pete tells Goldie on the way home. Pete takes Goldie to his room. He feeds her fish food. Now what? asks Pete. He can't really play with Goldie. He can't swim with her. Pete knows what he can do. Pete paints a picture of Goldie. He paints 4 fins and an orange tail. What a pretty painting, says Pete's mom. You can keep it, says Pete. Oh, what a nice, thoughtful thing for Pete to do, to give his painting to his mom. I bet his mom really loves that. Oh, look, I see Pete's friend. His name is Bob. And Bob says, cool painting. Can you make one for me? And Pete says, sure. So Pete paints a picture for Bob. Bob says, wow, it looks just like Goldie. Bob shows Pete's painting to his friend Tom, and now Tom wants a painting too. So Pete paints another picture of Goldie to take to school for show and tell. There he is, showing his new pet and his painting. This is Goldie, my pet fish, Pete tells his class. And look, his friends are saying, cute fish, cool colors, nice work. This looks like this might be his teacher. I wish I had a picture of Goldie, says Benny. I'll make you one, says Pete. Everyone in Pete's class wants a painting of Goldie. Even Pete's grandma wants a painting too. Pete has a lot to do. He has to feed Goldie. He has to do his homework. Pete paints and paints, and he makes paintings for everyone on his list. Whew, at last, Pete is done. He worked hard. There is no paint left. Pete's paintings are a big hit. Pete is happy to be done. But Pete is not done. Now everyone in town wants a painting of Goldie. Look, the bus driver wants a painting, and the football coach wants a painting. Pete gets more paint, and I don't know what to do, he says to his mom. I wish I could paint pictures for everyone. I just don't have time. Pete's mom has an idea and she tells it to Pete. Great idea, said Pete. And Pete gets right to it. And this time he works outside and makes a huge painting. Look how big that painting is, friends. I wonder what he's going to do with such a big painting. Oh, look. What did Pete do? He put that painting on top of his car. Honk, honk. Beep, beep. Here comes Pete. He has made one painting of Goldie for everyone in town to see. Look at that. He's driving down the road with his very large painting so that everyone can see it. What a great day. And when Pete gets home, he tells the real Goldie all about it. Okay, friends. So for our activity, you're going to need some scissors, crayons, glue, and your picture of the fishbowl with 3 little fish. So first, you are going to color your 3 fish using crayons, okay? So coloring your fish, and you can choose any color you want. Remember, your hand that is not coloring, that's called your helping hand, and it has a really important job, and that's to hold your paper so that it doesn't move around when you color. I'm going to choose orange. I'm coloring this fish orange. I'm not going to color all my fish right now. So after you finish coloring your 3 fish, you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut on the black lines. So cutting them apart, just like that. All right. And what you're going to do is glue your 3 fish into your fish bowl. All right. So taking your glue, remember twisting from the bottom to help the glue come out the top. I'm going to put a little glue on my fish bowl, gluing my fish down. And I'm going to glue all my fish in my fish bowl. When you're done with that, I see a number 3 right over here, the number 3. And you're going to trace the 3 with your crayon. So when we write our letters and numbers, remember, we start at the top. So just very carefully tracing the number 3, because that's how many fish you glued into your fish bowl. Okay, friends, I hope you had fun doing this activity, and I will see you very soon. Okay, bye-bye.